The views and opinions expressed on this program do not reflect the company, owners, management, staff, clients, or partners.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Bermuda's Feel Good Early Morning Show. Good day, Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jacky Lambert, and we want to thank you for getting up early with us today. Jacky, how are you feeling this Friday morning? It's almost the weekend. How are you feeling?
How this song goes? It's Friday, yeah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
That's one. I was like, is she gonna do like a remix of all the Friday songs, or is she singing like one particular song? But I called one afterwards. Okay, I got it.
There's another Friday song.
There's plenty of songs that have Fridays. There's like the Payday Friday song. There's the one you were just singing.
Got paid and I got a little money to burn.
See?
It's going on my bills.
As you can see, Jacky and I are ready to bring you some feel-good vibes this morning. Now, make sure you share this episode with your circle. Take a minute to write a post on Facebook and share the link. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you drop the link in a WhatsApp group chat because we're all in at least one. And to all of our tweets over there on Twitter, make sure you retweet it. Now, Jacky and I's feel-good topic of the day is a Bermudian success story, Shahnel Woodley of Dance101 Bermuda, and we are going to be highlighting the benefits of having a community of people to support you doing something that you love. Our feel-good vibe of the day is joke time with Jacky, and if you want to laugh to get your morning started, make sure you stick around for that. And as we mentioned, the weekend is upon us, so we want to ask you guys, as we've been doing these last couple of Fridays, what is on your weekend watch list and what do you have planned to do this weekend? Jacky, you are the queen of most things Netflix. What do you have on your weekend watch list?
So I'm a huge horror fan. Like I have a sad day, I watch a horror. I'm excited, I watch a horror. Like horrors are my to-do. So Netflix just came up with a new one called Midnight Mass.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to watch that. It's book one or something like that. So is it however they do it?
Okay, like that's how they like I guess broke it up. So like it's normally seasons or check.
Right. So it's not like episode. But the last few times that they've released new horror movies, they're doing different little it looks like a movie.
Okay.
So I'm super excited for that. It's only like an hour though, so hopefully they shoot out something else. But I think I'm just gonna have a bunch of it's October, guys, which means it's spooky season.
It's a new month.
For the month of October, I will only, I can't say early because sometimes I do see a new comedy action. But I'm watching horror. So if you guys have any suggestions that I'll probably watch them. But if you have any suggestions,
suggest them.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that one. That's a good old one.
Oh, you want to rewatch it?
Like I watched the Halloweens and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Didn't they have a new something that was like a remake or it's like it stopped and like the people were the survivors?
Candyman?
Is that Candyman? I don't know. I'm not into horror, so I don't know.
Well, I just watched the new Candyman and it wasn't scary. So
really?
I was just like, not like the old Candyman. The old Candyman, I used to like, I was telling my mom, I'm like, I used to be scared just to say the name. And now I'm just like,
well, Candyman.
So I'm not too disappointed, but it gave a little, I like the storyline.
Uh-huh.
But the actual fear factor It wasn't
Wasn't
there.
there
I felt,
for you?
I don't know, maybe because I'm getting older and I know the story behind Candyman, but it wasn't so much fear. It was just like, yo, I get it. I get it. People keep calling your name and you just want to like chill, like why you starting stuff? Just leave me alone.
I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. And here we
I didn't
are.
call for you. I didn't call for you. Don't come.
If I don't send for you, don't come for me. Was it don't come for me if I don't send for you? Whatever they say on the Real Housewife shows. You know what they say.
I try and get it. Yeah, I know. What are you watching?
So I didn't know there was a season 2 of Blood and Water, and so I am going to be watching that because I didn't realize that I am behind on season 2. And so unfortunately, it hooks you every episode. So you want to like binge, like you want to just straight binge. But I started watching it at like 8:00 on Tuesday evening, but I have to go to bed. I was already 3 episodes in, and then I was like, all right, Tuesday, you got to go to sleep. It's like 10:00. It's almost 11. Like, you have to get up for the show in the morning, so calm down. But I am probably going to finish watching Blood and Water this weekend, and Football Sunday is back, so I will be watching my Falcons try to get another W. They barely made it last week Sunday.
Well, I'm so excited for your last 4 episodes, so let me know when you finish.
Okay, I will definitely let you know. And Tommy Pacheco is saying Blood and Water got you. Listen.
I finished it in like 2 days, and I ran upstairs and I'm like, Mom, and she's just like, I haven't started. I'm like, you're ruining it. You're ruining it. You know how they say, you ruined everything. It's just like, come on.
Mine is the opposite of my mom because she's already seen it and she's like, they left you hanging. Like, it's a good, like, they left you hanging, right? And I'm just like, I think that's what also excited me to go and like finally catch season 2. Like I've been watching Hulu a lot. That's why I haven't noticed that Blood and Water was out. And then when I hopped back over to Netflix, you know, they know what you liked and they know what you watched. And like literally the first
recently added
season 2 of Blood and Water, I was like, okay, play, let's do this. But yes, I am really excited so far. So I am at the part where they want to send Pulang to the rehab. So I'm at that part. So that's where I'm at. If anyone hasn't watched Blood and Water season 2 yet, that is one spoiler. They are trying to send her to rehab, but you have to obviously watch it to see.
It's been out for like 2 weeks. I feel like everybody that's into it.
Girl, I think you're gonna say like 2 months. It ain't been out that long, Dan. I didn't miss too much.
No. It's recent. And I'm actually watching a different series at the moment. It's called Z Nation because I'm into zombies and the apocalypse and all that type of stuff. And as we're talking about this, I'm pretty sure I have my method to survive any apocalypse down. I'm not saying I'm ready, but I'm saying like if it was to happen, I'm got this. But don't come looking for me to survive. I can't tell you.
Okay. Because
then people are gonna come and ruin it.
You're right. Then these zombies would know.
Yeah, because they're gonna come and they're gonna try and get to the safe haven. And let me make sure it's straight first, and then y'all can get there. But I mean, most people in Bermuda's gonna be like, steal a boat, let's go. And
again.
Yeah, but remember, if you're bit, that's it.
I love that.
Take you. Just be like, unless you're one of those people that's just like they got bit on the arm and you just chop the half the arm off.
Amputated. I get, definitely get that. I see we have a comment from, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this correctly, but I'm gonna try. Xavier, Grand Rising to you. Xavier. Okay, let's go with
it. Looks like
Jackie's version. If we pronounce it wrong, charge it to our head, not our hearts. We're trying our best.
I like the spelling there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like the spelling, but it's also one of those things you don't want to mess up. But you could definitely mess it up.
Yeah.
Audience, let us know. Yes, I hope. Well, Mr. Smith, let us know if we pronounced it incorrectly. And if you have anything that you're watching this weekend, do let us know in the comments because Jackie and I are always looking for recommendations. She likes the horrors. She also likes comedies. Jackie, do you like dry, corny movies? Because the jokes are dry. But like,
yes. Have you guys not watched Jungle Cruise?
No.
The Rock's in it, and he cracks all these corny jokes. Like he's talking about, he's like, if you see, you'll see some toucans playing a game of something. but only 2 can play that game. I bust out laughing every time. I'm seeing it like 5 times. And it's a feel good, right? So I'm watching and it's just so many corny jokes. And I watched it. Who did I watch it with? And they're just like, oh, this is right up your alley. This, to me, they're like watching me like fall off the couch laughing. And they're just like, it wasn't that funny. I'm like, to you. Like,
but it was hilarious to me. And that's what matters.
Yes.
That is what matters. Michael Anthony Mustard says, Jackie Zombie Apocalypse Essentials, ice cream sandwiches.
Okay, so the backstory behind this is Mike used to work at Elbow, and a lot of people used to come down Elbow just to play tennis when we used to run it. Mm-hmm. And we used to sell ice cream. So every day after school, I would catch the bus to school. And when I walked off the hill, it'll be like, I deserve a treat. Like, this was a long walk. And I'll go in the ice cream bin and I'll grab an ice cream sandwich. And it was the first thing I ate every afternoon.
Well, okay. So we know what we need to stock up for Jackie as far as food.
No, I can't do it anymore. I can't.
So you can't eat ice cream sandwiches like that?
I don't do dairy anymore.
Well, that's it. It looks like we have support for your Jungle Cruise movies. Michael says it was great. And then Carmen Jones also said that it's a funny movie, especially how he delivers the line. So it is on my watch list, and I will definitely make sure that I find it. Is it on Netflix, do you know?
No, the cinema app.
Oh, cinema app. Okay, so I will try to find it maybe this weekend, but maybe this weekend we'll see how that goes.
No, you're gonna watch it this weekend.
All right, I will try to watch it this weekend. On that note, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna get ready to bring in our guest of the day. So if you're just joining us, do make sure you stick around because Jackie and I will let you know who that is momentarily.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app, available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. If you're just joining us, our feel-good topic of the day is Bermudian success story. Shahnel, Woodley up, Dance101 Bermuda. Today, we are highlighting the benefits of having a community to support you do something that you love. Now, audience, we do need your help to welcome Shahnel to Good Day Bermuda today. So drop the dancing emoji into the comments as we bring Shahnel into the studio. Good morning, Shahnel.
I love the energy.
Morning, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I think it was so...
Go ahead.
Sorry, you know me, my mouth just starts going one time.
Go for it.
But I was just saying it's just so fitting that I am the Friday episode because I typically have my classes on Friday night. So I feel like we started the day right.
We definitely did this alignment. We definitely had, a little bit of planning going on with that. So now let's start with your story. Share with us your educational background in dance.
Okay, so I have been dancing since the age of 5 at United Dance Productions. I took all genres of dance, so ballet, tap, jazz, modern, African dance, hip hop. But ballet had always been my soft spot. I love ballet. I trained with United Dance Productions from 5 up until 18 when I went off to university. I took a different path. I ended up running track, but that's a whole different story. But dance has always been my passion and my first love for sure. So coming back to Bermuda after finishing university, I was like, how can I still move? I didn't have the as strong technique anymore, but I felt so connected to movement, and it's such a healing thing to do. So Dance 101, that's where it was born, baby.
I love it. Now, I used to dance. I mean, I feel like every little girl in Bermuda danced, but I stopped and I followed my passion in tennis. What made you stick with it for so long? And, you went to school and now you're doing Dance 101. You're still an instructor. Tell us.
I feel like it's something in my body. I can't even truly explain it because music doesn't have to be on for me to even move. I could just be bopping in my head down the street and people's like, she's listening to something. And I'm like, nope, singing a song in my head and my body just has to move. So there's a difference between liking dance and there's a difference between loving it. And when you love something that passionately, your body, or, you know, you just respond to it and you can't get away from it. So I think that's why I'm always been so connected to movement. And it's what I do.
We love it. Now, you talked about, there's a difference between loving it and just doing it. How many hours a day or week do you have to put into this craft to either become a professional dancer or even feel good enough to get into a performing arts program or school like UDP?
If you're taking dance seriously, like if you wanted to be a professional dancer, you need to be in the studio all day, every day, if you want to be the best, because dance has transformed over the years. Before, I feel like it has acro and all of these different elements to it now. So you need to make sure that you're strong in your technique across the board. If you want to come to UDP, we accept everybody, beginners, intermediate, advanced. So you have somewhere to fit. I would say, professionally, it's like a job. So 9 to 5, you would be in a studio. But if you're doing it as a leisure activity, then whatever you want to commit to.
So tennis, yes, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. So with tennis, you could get all different scholarships. You can get boarding school scholarships when you're 11, all the way up until you're going to university. But does dance have the same thing? Like, what's the youngest for scholarships? Which scholarships? How does it work?
Scholarships within like the dance schools in Bermuda, you can get scholarships and sponsorships through like families would sponsor you and things like that. I'm not really familiar with it because I paid my way through dance the whole time. When it comes to going overseas, definitely you can get scholarships through what's it called? Just skipping my mind. If anybody knows, drop it in the comments. You know, I'm not sure about where what's it called? Bermuda dance, something comes from there. But I would say if it's your passion, just go for it.
No, I know sometimes like with you have scouts for tennis, so they're just like, oh, we have a tennis team, we want to give you a scholarship so you can come play for our schools. I wasn't sure if it was the same case where you can get a dance scholarship to go to a certain school and get a free ride.
I have an experience where scouts come down and actually I know that you audition to get into schools. Okay. But I haven't noticed that scouts come down to, select you to come to their dance school.
Which is interesting because we've done a full week basically of dance instructors. We had Muggsy on, we had your soul sister, our pro mother, Mary on yesterday. Wednesday. And so we've definitely been talking all things dance. And so it's really interesting to see so many creatives in the space now, because I know when I was doing dance at UDP, it was definitely just a leisure activity. It wasn't something I was trying to do professionally, because then people were always talking about, well, dance is not going to pay you. Being an artist isn't going to pay you the money that you're looking for. So what is your vision for dance in Bermuda? Like, where do you see us going, and what are you trying to do to help change the narrative?
It's definitely a different time. I mean, with social media and things like that, people are monetizing and making lucrative businesses off of their passion. So I find that despite us being a small island, if you're passionate about your craft and you put the blood, sweat, and tears into it, and you definitely can make dance your career.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No. My favorite thing to watch, and I have yet to make it to a class. And yes, we had Marilyn on Wednesday, and she is your overlap sis. Right?
That's right.
And you mentioned it earlier, you brought it up a little bit, but I want to elaborate more on how you got into overlap, because it's still going, and I feel like it's been happening for years now. And even over the shelter in place last year, you were doing online where you were putting in choreography and giving it, putting it on YouTube so people could learn it. But just talk to us more about overlap, please.
Okay.
Just go.
So what I put on YouTube was separate from Overlap. That was a Dance101 class that I was offering choreography. For Overlap specifically, we offer that once a quarter, and we would do it on a Friday and Saturday night. It is a combination of chair dance and exotic flow. super sexy. Marilyn had come to one of my classes, maybe it's got to be about 5 years ago now, and we just had a connection instantly. And she was like, well, listen, I have aerotherapy, and are you interested in collaboration? And once we had one discussion, it just took off from there. And so what we do is very beginner level. Everyone can do it. We combine a little bit of what I do with a little bit of what she does, and we hope to bring magic every time. So that's what we do.
I'm really into the Dance 101. I love overlap, obviously, but it's not all the time. And I really want to get into it. Do you, and I know you sometimes do birthday parties, but do I have to schedule with you for a certain amount of people? Like, how does, like, if I just want to random, like, it's not a birthday party, it's not a celebration. I'm just like, hey, it's Thursday, and I know you should do Fridays, but it's Thursday, and I have free time, and I was supposed to go to dinner with my girls, but not everybody's feeling like the dinner move, and we kind of want to get sexy, but, you know, is it too late of notice? Like, can we come now? Like, how flexible are you during these times? Because I am just free.
Just like,
I'm free spirit.
Same day bookings are very rare, but usually what I do is tell people to go through my website to book an event, whether it's private party, bachelorette, birthday, girls' night, whatever you want it to be. Depending on my schedule and availability, then yeah, I can do it like that night if you were, you know, interested. But usually we go through the booking process, and it's relatively easy to do through the website.
I can attest to the ease. I mean, I'm a techie, so maybe that's not really a good way to like start by saying it's easy. But it has been a fairly straightforward process to sign up and get on the wait list or be notified, you know, if someone has dropped out and, you know, you have an opportunity to join. I'm always on the wait list because I always miss the notifications. Even with notifications turned on, I'm always missing it. But I do get emails from the team to say, okay, there's a spot that opened. If you want it, go ahead and drop your money so that you can secure your spot. So it is a fairly straightforward process. So if you're a little bit intimidated by like, well, I actually want to talk to someone, or I actually want to, like, I want to make sure I'm in there, like, you will definitely be in there when you put in your email address. Just make sure you spell it right and make sure no issues. Because, you know, sometimes people will be like, I signed up and I didn't get no email. Well, girl, you put a T and you meant to put an I. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I have dealt with that. I have dealt with that.
But now, speaking about overlap, because you mentioned you guys do it every quarter, but, you know, the panorama has kind of changed everyone's schedule, left, right, and center. Do you guys intend to bring it back this upcoming quarter? And if so, do you have some dates in mind that people can kind of like block their calendars so that they're ready and they set their notifications up as well?
Yeah, right now we are scheduled for November 19th and 20th, I want to say.
Okay.
So put on those notifications, because the classes do fill up quickly because we only host them once a quarter. So I would, you know, push you to make sure that your stuff is turned on.
Absolutely. I do want to remind the audience, if you have any questions for Shahnel, if you want to drop any comments for her, do make sure you do so in the comments so that we can bring them into the conversation.
I need to get I have confidence. I have it. But when it comes to dance, like, I watch it, I'm just like, I don't know if I can roll like that and keep it sexy and control my face, because obviously I've done pill with Marina. She's just like, relax your face. I'm like, it's relaxed. But how do you put it all together? Is it just practice and repetition? Because like, I know Vanessa, she commented a second ago, and it's just like, how do you control your face?
Just in
how do you do it? Because I also can't do these splits. I did gymnastics when I was in primary school, so that's been a good, 2 decades.
No, so don't stress yourself too much. So Dance 101, the reason that I even gave it its name 101 is because it's foundational. Your fundamentals, you don't need to know how to do the splits. It's modified so that anybody can do the choreography, right? And so when you come into class, I try to make people are not coming for you. They're coming for them. That's the first thing I want to tell the audience. Okay. You might think, oh, I'm a little bit timid to come into the dance studio. But when we come in and we drop those lights and we set the ambiance of sexy, people are coming to look at themselves in the mirror, right? So I don't want you to take it too seriously. And that's what I tell people. If you take it too seriously, you're not going to have fun, right? So I try to cultivate a space of empowering women, of supporting one another. We clap for each other after we finish doing choreography and whatnot. So don't get caught up in what you see on Instagram, those posts. We have done it 7,000 times before we actually even film, right? So in that hour-and-a-half time period, which is the class length, we go over it step by step. I'm like, okay, again. And I'm sure some people like, again? Really? But that's how we get to learning about a minute and a half of choreography every class.
Okay, so it's an hour and a half to learn a minute and a half. Because I like those numbers. I'm like, that's not the move. Can we start from the top? I as a coordinated as people think I am, I do tend to overthink, and as confident as I come off, it's not really. It's faking it most of the time. I'm just like, yeah, walk into the room. They won't ask you any questions if you walk in and you just find your spot. And then I'm always in somebody else's spot, and I'm like, oh, I was trying to avoid this.
No, and also what I tell people is if it doesn't feel natural for your body, then do something different. Like, it's not a Beyonce audition, right? I'm like, if you don't want to do the step that I put right there, make up your own. Whatever feels good for you is what I'm going to celebrate. So I don't want people to come to my class thinking, oh my gosh, I need to have my 5, 6, 7, 8. Always 5, 6, 7, 8. It might be on your 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever works for you.
And how secure are the chairs? Sorry, Terry. And how secure? I'm only asking because I am queen of accidents and bloopers. I got bloopers for this.
So I try not to do like a bunch of acro movements on chairs so that it's relatively simple. Sometimes you might touch your leg. Let me show you. Sometimes you might do a little like down and up, or sit down on your chair and give a little head. Nothing that's going to make you fly off your chair. I might be lying a little bit.
Well, if I slide, it's going to be me. I'm like, bye guys, I'm falling.
You have to come and see.
Okay, good. I'm not the only person. Thank God.
So we do have a few comments that I want to bring in before we ask another question now. So Kelly Simons, it says, I tried to claim a spot in front of a fan. I live.
Good to know.
Good to know. And then Nikki Shields says the chairs are very secure. The chairs are secure, Jack. So you should be fine. You should.
I was just wondering because I was just like, do I bring Gorilla Glue and while nobody's looking, stick it on and then make sure my chair doesn't flip as I'm on it? Because I would be the one that's just like, Jack, why are you hugging the chair? The chair is hugging me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Callie said she tries to claim a spot by the fan. The studio that I teach in is not air conditioned. So during the summer months, when typically I wouldn't be teaching class, it's been really hot, right? And I was like, I asked my database, I'm saying, hey guys, do you think I should take a break from teaching during the summer? They're like, absolutely not. So we come to sweat. Sweat is sexy. Glistening skin is a thing. So that's what we do.
We live. So now you mentioned that it's an hour and a half class for a 1 minute and a half choreography set. How do you pick these songs? Because, I've seen some of the themes. I think the upcoming one is a 90s theme. So do you reach out to the audience or the people that are coming to ask them for suggestions? Or do you have like a playlist that you're pulling from? And then how do you determine what you're going to do in?
So I think one thing that's really important, and all choreographers probably can attest to this, is that you have to be moved by music. If not, if you just get songs sometimes and people are pushing music at you, you're like, that's not moving me, so I can't really create to it. You kind of get stuck in your head, almost like writer's block for some people. So I find that it has to be something that I'm like, oh, I can actually visualize and see people move into this as well. They're like, no, for private parties and, private bookings, I allow people to choose the song that they want to dance to because it's a private booking. So whether I'm super moved by it or not, I have a job to do. So I allow that. But when it comes to my creative space and, hosting my classes, I pick the music.
I love that.
Do they hear the music when they get there? Or do you say, hey guys, this is the song that we're learning to...
Oh, Callie, if she's still her watching this, she asks every time, "Hey sis, what's the song?" I'm like, "Ask me, hey sis, one more time." Right? I'm like, you come to class, because sometimes it can be a deterrent. Some people hear music differently too. So they were like, I'm not dancing to that. And then once the movement is connected to it, they love this song. It's some people who hear songs now who are like, I can't unsee this dance when I hear this song. So I love leaving it as a secret. But then I also have like people who are super into, like, I love dancehall as well. So I do that maybe once every, maybe only once a year, right? Like around summertime. And then I have people who are interested, like, let's do a throwback class. And I'm not completely opposed to it, because throwback was a beautiful time. Let's do the 90s class.
I love that. Jacky and I are missing the 90s class apparently because we didn't get on the wait list, but that's all right. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, but it's okay. I still love you. So the merch that you're wearing, is that just for the instructor, or like, can I buy one when I sign up and show up? Like, do you have a table where you're just like, this is mine, I wanted it? Like,
yeah,
mine.
so I do have some. I've run out of a lot of my merch, but I still have sports bras left, a couple crop tops. I think I only have one hoodie left, like a cropped hoodie. It says beautiful, confident, unstoppable with the Dance101 logo. And then I have socks that have the Dance101 logo on it. And then I have knee pads, which you need for any Dance101 class.
Okay. And is everything black? Because I like black. Don't let the gray fool you.
So many people have said that. I wish I would have done a like maybe a survey before I did all of my inventory. My hoodies are black. My sports bras are white and black, but I've learned a serious lesson. So I will be getting black going forward.
Yeah, I'm that person that's just like, people say, Jack, what are you wearing? Probably black. What are you wearing today? Probably black. Like,
black.
Do you own other colors? I do own other colors, but
yeah,
I'm still gonna wear black.
That's right. Black is a very safe color for clumsy people like myself. So I don't know why I got so much stuff in white.
No, like, I can't do white. I put it on and I don't, like, my lipstick's not supposed to come off. It's smudge proof, but somehow I have to change because I found a way to get it across my shirt. Or I'm drinking a smoothie and it's just like, but it's I thought it was in a safe cup. Like, it's basically a sippy cup and it's on me. So yes, I do all things black. Sorry,
noted.
No, you're fine, because actually I was just listening to Shahnel speak, and she was saying that I heard her mention it. Maybe someone else missed it, but I heard it. She said she's also clumsy, Jacky. So you be okay because you're being taught by a clumsy instructor. I don't see
how... So teach me how to fall sexy.
Gracefully.
Like, Jacky, bow, like, put your arm up. Okay. And then my arm's just like...
The idea when you fall is to go with it. Yeah. You fall, just like make it look like it was intentional. Like,
fall with intention.
I can't wait for this class. But you do private, so I think that I'm gonna start with me and Terri and like a few safe friends, because I don't want to ruin the experience for other people, because I am annoying. And I'm that person where you're like, she's asking us to start over again, but we all got it. Like,
no, trust me. Most times people appreciate the person who says, can we do it one more time? Because sometimes people are, they're probably like, I didn't get that either, right? So trust me.
And let me be at the back of the class, because Marilyn will be like, no, this is your pool. And I'm just like,
what you weren't supposed to do is tell her what the other instructor does, because now she's gonna make you stand in the front of dance.
Oh my god!
You just did that.
Stand where you're comfortable.
Thank you. In all black, in the back.
Like,
trust me, by the end of it, you're gonna want to be front and center.
Is that really Fanny is?
No, it's not. Sex appeal, boo. Get right in the front.
Okay, are living. So now, as we wrap up, can you let the audience know specifically what services you order, and if they're interested in learning more and signing up for an upcoming class, what are the best ways that they can contact you?
Okay, so currently I do private, so one-on-ones. If you're not interested in a group setting, I'll do a one-on-one. 2-to-1 sessions are available. I do private parties, so if you want to celebrate your birthday, your bachelorette, a girls' night out, I also have that. And then I have my regularly scheduled classes, which you can find on my website, which is www.dance101 Bermuda.com. To book, you can go right through my website. And if you're looking for all Dance 101 things, at Dance101 Bermuda on Instagram, you can follow me there.
Awesome. And I see we have one comment, well, one question came in for us now. So I want to ask you this before we say our goodbyes. Anika the Shield says, what is the age range for your regular classes?
So I've had as young as 18 years old and up to 40, I want to say 45 for the regular classes. Yeah.
Perfect. So it is the 18 plus event, though. It is something that you do want them to be at least 18.
Yeah, because
so
we
I
sip
can
and
bring
mingle.
my liquid courage.
You said it on this Friday.
Thank you, because I'm like, oh, thank God. I will have the liquid courage because nothing makes me sexier than a whole bottle of red wine.
Listen, this
Or
is
two.
A woman's favorite happy hour. It's R&B. It's moving sensually. It's everything that you need wrapped up in one class. It's the low lighting. It's friends coming together. So yeah, definitely wine is always welcome.
Awesome. Now, once again, Shahnel, thank you for joining us this morning, and we trust you have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
You too.
So I love her energy. It's so infectious.
It really is. Like, I don't know. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what Shahnel was doing backstage before we brought her on onto the studio. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and Jacky and I will be right back.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app, available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pete's House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jacky Lambert, and we're going to get ready to wind down today's episode. And as we do that, we want to get your thoughts on our conversation with Shahnel Woodley of Dance 101. So let us know in the comments what you thought of today's episode. Jack's going to kick us off by letting us know her thoughts on our conversation with Shahnel. What did you think, Jack?
She's sitting back. She's like, as soon as she came on, she's just high energy. And like, my smile got bigger, guys. It's possible. You can see all my teeth in the back. Like, you can see them all. Oh, gosh. Thank God I brushed properly like you. No, but seriously, I am ready. I am like amped for this class, and it's not even here yet. And I haven't even signed up. Like, I still have to go through the process of signing up and making it, you know, before the wait list. Like, I want to be the first person, but I know she has her regulars that are like, put me in for every class and probably paid for the whole year.
Paid for the year, like prepaid.
Yeah. Here's my yearly subscription.
We have a few comments. Anika Deshiel says it's so much fun and it is a workout, but it's fun. And we have a comment from Taisha Oswald. She says, FYI, Shahnel does an impeccable job at making sure everyone is super comfortable. So it doesn't matter what your proficiency is or whether you've done dance before. It looks like Shahnel will definitely accommodate you and make sure that everything is good. And I think we had a comment from Vanessa Williams earlier. She said, love the sweat. So embrace it. Don't try to shy away from it. Embrace the sweat. And Anika Deshiel also said a Good Day Bermuda Dance 101 session is in the works. It's definitely going to be in the works.
It's happening. It's happening, guys. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm like
absolutely happening. So I don't know if this is the first time you are watching Good Day Bermuda, but it is now time for Joke Time with Jacky. This is the segment in the show where Jacky shares the corniest of jokes that she's found or that she has thought of herself. So I'm going to kick it over to Jacky, and we are going to get our morning started with a few laughs.
I actually... Okay. What do you call a friendly flamingo?
I don't know, a pinky waver. I don't know. A one-legged something. And
and if it's really corny and really bad, be easy, guys. I just thought about it off the top of my head.
An amigo. Okay, that's one.
An amigo, because you know.
I get it. I would.
The Spanish verb. Okay, I'm done. What did one hat say to the other?
Hi, a hat? I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know this one.
Stay here. I'm going on ahead.
Do you have another one? Because I really want to try the gas one, but I feel like the answers are like super corny, so I don't know if I'm doing it. Oh, I like this one from Monica. She was about the hat. She said, "Aha!" I like that one.
Oh yeah. What does the lemon say when he answers the phone?
Yellow.
Yes! I knew you'd get it. I am so happy. That made my day. Friday has arrived.
It surely has arrived. Okay. As always, we hope that today's Feel Good Vibe of the day has you ready to make it a great one. And thank you for watching this episode of Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza's and Aliano's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. We trust we will see you next week for some more Feel Good conversations. Until the next episode, peace and have a good day, Bermuda.